Hey, everybody. I had some technical difficulties. So, alright, cool. Here we go. While we're waiting for some people to join on, we're going to be talking about anticipation. A couple of things, actually. Alright. When you get that feeling. Awesome. So, I may or may not see all of your posts or comments because I've been having a little bit of trouble looking at my getting my setup here. So I have my iPad going, my laptop back there, my phone. So yeah, so you're not going to believe what I'm seeing here, but yeah, cheers. Welcome. Thank you for joining on, everybody. And this is our day 2 of our love and libido class. All right, so today we're going to be talking about anticipation. It's going to be 2 topics all rolled up into one, and I'm going to tell you my oils for tonight. Oil of the night is Northern Lights Black Spruce, and also Excite. Holla! Alright, so those are my 2 oils for the night, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because I have been having a rough day. Alright, so I was exhausted as of 6 o'clock. I just felt like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to do this class tonight. And I was really wiped out. And then it got me thinking, isn't that how we feel sometimes? You know, when we come home from work, it's like, I do not feel like doing anything. And the last thing from my mind is intimacy, because I am physically drained, mentally drained, and this is not happening, right? So I just wanted to start off with that. How do we handle that, especially, you know it's time, right? And you want to still get intimate and stuff like that. What are some things that you can do, especially if you are, I don't typically do this, but if I schedule something, I heard people say that they like to write in a calendar, this day is our love time. I can't do that. I am spur of the moment kind of person. If it's written down, squash it. It's not happening, okay? But yeah, so for me, I have to have that, fun anticipation stuff, and know that be good night. Alright, cool. So, welcome. Thanks for joining. If you all don't know who I am, I'm Luana Thiel, and this is day 2 of our Love and Libido series. Okay, so my video is kind of weird here, but we're going to be focusing our week on Lucy Libido. There is an oil for that. And so for tonight, we're going to be chatting about anticipation. So yeah, you have different ways. So when you come home and you're exhausted, there are ways that you can actually build the anticipation towards intimacy. And one of the ways that is actually refreshing yourself and calming yourself from the day's stress. You always hear, like, when you when you come home, trying to not bring your work home with you, right? So one of the nice ways to do that is actually to drop some stress away on you. Put it onto your wrist, put it onto the back of your neck. Hey, Joan! Alright, I have streaming in both the Oil for Life and also here at Members Only. So, hey, Joan! Alright, cool. So, awesome. So, here we go. So, what are some things you can do to build anticipation? Now, this actually takes some time to develop, but after using this for some time, you will realize, oh, I can totally do this. Alright, so one of the things is, initially I didn't get this, but diffusing an oil combination that works for you, that gets you in the mood. Alright, that can actually help you build the anticipation, and so how you can do that is have your special blend. So my special blend that I love is ylang ylang and cypress. You will learn more about why tomorrow when we do the Oils for Her series. But yeah, so one of the ways you can build anticipation is using the ylang ylang and cypress. That's my combination. Drop that in the diffuser or put it on your body, and that gets your body remembering, oh, this is a good night. All right, tonight's going to be a good night. All right, so you can have your anticipation blend either in a roller or drop it in your diffuser, and that can get you started. Okay, another thing that I like to do is use some oils that can help me feel relaxed and de-stressed, right? So like I mentioned before, using stress away. Some other oils would be like Tranquil to help to calm, especially from a really difficult day. Taking a shower and even having a massage, using some of our amazing oils. I love using Sensation massage oil. It is the bomb. Okay, we'll be talking about that tomorrow. But yeah, using a massage oil just to help you to relax and loosen the muscles can also help you. All right, awesome. So that's one thing just to help you to build anticipation. Another thing to help you, now this is just in general, okay? So we talk about being above the wellness line, and how do you feel? Do you feel like if you're in the mood, if you're not on the wellness line, right? So yeah, hey Kirsty, yeah, I know you like that combo too. That's our jam. All right, cool. Yeah, so if you're below the wellness line, you're not really going to be in the mood, right? So one of the things you can do is to help your body to stay above the wellness line and stay happy and well. All right. One of the ways you can do that is by using our antioxidant support, Ninja Red. And Ninja Red is amazing. Take 2 ounces in the evening when you get home, and you will have energy to make it a good night. All right, so that's your tip for the day, Ninja Red. All right, Ninja Red helps to give you that energy boost that you need for him and her. All right, cool. So awesome. So that's it. So that's the anticipation part of it. Things you can do: de-stress, energize yourself, have your anticipation blend in your diffuser and also in a roll-on to apply to yourself to help you feel in the mood for a good night. All right, cool. All right, awesome. The next thing I want to talk about is actually feeling beautiful. Now, I love this book because when I first picked it, I was like, all right, there are recipes in here. It's going to be amazeballs. But what I love about what she's done is actually opened up the book. The first chapter, she says, hello, what's up? And then the second chapter says, hello there, beautiful. You know, and I have to say that we have to remember that all the time, that we are beautiful. Because if you're not feeling beautiful, guess what's going to happen, right? You're not going to really feel in the mood. So make yourself, beautify yourself, lift yourself up. I know for me sometimes, like, it's easy for me after a long day. Some days, it's like I haven't taken a shower. Like yesterday, I didn't take a shower until my husband came home. Like, I am gone. You hear the kids. I went into our room. I was like, I'm done. And that was my time to refresh and get myself together. Okay, so make yourself feel beautiful. Do things to beautify yourself. Do things to make you feel treasured. If that's having a nice special soap to use or whatever, absolutely go for it. But what she does too is actually looking at yourself regardless of what you look like. If you have, what's the delicate way to put this? If you have parts of your body that you don't really appreciate, it's time to actually take a peek and actually try to appreciate those parts of your body. All right. So she does share that. I love this chapter, the very first chapter in this book. So I'm going to leave the professional Lucy to you read this and enjoy it. It's a really wonderful chapter. So that's all I'm going to touch on in the beautiful. Now, the next thing I'm going to touch on tonight is part 2 is hormones. Okay, so if you have your hormones aren't so great, guess what's going to happen, right? You're not going to really have such a great feeling or wanting to do anything. Okay, so this is particularly for women, because men, there's another issue for men too, but for women in particular, we need our hormones to be on point, you know. So if our hormones are just out of whack, nothing's happening, right? So one of the things we can do is to actually help to balance out our hormones for a better libido. So some of the things we can do for that is actually use some of our essential oils. But before I talk about the essential oils that we can use to help you, I want you to look up, just take a look on Google. I'm not going to go into this detail. This is the sciencey part, but very easy. Just say, what is estradiol for? Estradiol, Estradiol. I'll put it in the comment section when we're done. But what is estradiol for? And when you drop that comment in there in the Google search, you'll see a certain thing come up. It will say what's it used to treat. So take a look at that and then think about how it can affect your body too. I'm just going to leave that right there. What that's basically when you say balancing your hormones, you want to look at that hormone and also natural progesterone in the woman, all right? So I don't want to get all sciencey on you. I'm going to go there, but take a look on Google and it will help you to figure out what you can do to what those hormones do to help a woman, okay? So one of the first things that you can do to help to balance your hormones, and this is not for everyone, you can try it and see if it works for you, but Progestins Plus is amazing. It is natural progesterone. It helps to support your body naturally. And this here, basically can help to just even things out for you and help to balance that. And all I can say is, like, for me, before using this, I didn't have much of a mood for anything. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right there. Yeah, so Progestins Plus has been good for us, for helping me feel better and more balanced, okay? Awesome. So a few other oils you can use to help you to balance your hormones, and you can use all four of these. This is totally fine. The first up, the big mega, is Lady Sclerol. Alright, so Lady Sclerol, we also have Dragon Time for the Dragon Time of the month, right? And we have Sclerescence, and the last one is Endoflex. So all those are our hormone boosting, hormone balancing oil. She calls it the Scorpion. Those are the four that you can actually help you just stay balanced throughout the whole month. All right, so you can go ahead and use all of those all at once. So what does that mean for you, and what does that mean for the love of your life? So if you're not feeling in the mood, I'm going to say this straight out. For me personally, it's easy for me to not feel to do anything, and again, that's all because of hormones. Especially, I can literally feel my hormones, like I'm feeling amazing, and then, so literally I just drop off, and when I'm having that drop off, I know I have to, boost myself a little bit more, use a little bit more Progestins Plus, all right, just to help me feel better, and just even to feel beautiful and feel in the mood. All right, so sometimes you need to work a little harder at it during the month, and other times it's just easy. All right, so yes, balancing hormones, definitely. All right, so I'm going to read those off again. So tonight is just about building the anticipation for a good night, and using your hormone balancing oils. All right, so that's it for tonight. Tomorrow is going to be amazeballs. Bring your pen and paper. We are going to talk about oils for her. That's all I'm going to say. More than just hormone balancing, we're going to talk about oils for her. All right, so I look forward to talking some more with you all about that, and I hope you guys found value in this content. Go ahead and tag someone in who you think would find some value in here. And that's it. All right, so cheers everybody. Thanks for joining on. You're so welcome. If you have any questions after this is over and you're catching the replay, just drop your comments in there, and we would definitely answer those questions. All right, cheers everyone. See you tomorrow. Oils for her. You don't want to miss that one.